What's going on, everybody? Thank you guys so much for watching the show. Wanted to talk to you about our friends over at Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching sports. This app is really easy to use. You just pick more or less on a few player stats, and you could win up to 1,000 times your cash on a single lineup. Best of all, Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use the promo code PFF and download the app now. Well, they did go trenches.
Yep.
And it's not defensive line. It is offensive line.
Wow.
Yeah.
They go Tyler Booker, the guard from Alabama. Tyler Booker, this is going to be one of the biggest differences in terms of overall pick versus where he is on my big board. I believe he's right around 46, 47 on my big board. I have always seen Tyler Booker as a second-round selection. I think he is a solid offensive guard. But I don't think he's a Quentin Nelson type. I don't think he is the Zack Martin replacement. Maybe I'll have to eat my words there. But I never thought that he would be a top 15, top 12 now overall type
I'm
of
totally with you. Now, I will say this. The Cowboys are a gap team. They're gonna, and that's what Tyler Booker is. He's a big phone booth, drive you off the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
But he would scare the heck out of me in pass protection. I mean, what I saw is that when you put somebody on him with a little bit of a wiggle, and he really, really struggles. So you're going to go from Zack Martin and one of the great players in Cowboys history to somebody who's going to be trying to hang in there in pass protection. Now, running the football, great. If you had a running back, that might help. But, running the football, I'm all for him. Pass protection, I think he's going to struggle.
You mentioned wiggle. He's got to block Jalen Carter twice a year. That's the goal. That's the goal here is you're trying to beat Philadelphia and you're trying to catch up in the trenches. I'm with you. This probably isn't somebody I would take 12th overall. If this same team, if the Cowboys got him in the second round in the mid-40s, I would absolutely love it. I just think you have a team that has such needs. And yes, look, does this help them? Yes. I just think you could have done this trading back. You could have done this or a similar player, Donovan Jackson or somebody like that in the second round. I'm not entirely sure that there is an interior offensive lineman that I would have locked in any of them, not just Booker, certainly this high in the draft. So, look, Brian Schottenheimer, you mentioned it. He wants to run the ball. He wants to have balance in this offense, obviously protect Dak Prescott coming off another injury. But there are several players here I would have thought about before Booker.
Jake Glazer was reporting this. I can't remember if it was earlier today or yesterday. Whole week's a blur at this point. But he was saying that, hey, he's talking to a lot of teams, and a lot of times players are off of their board for either character concerns, like major character concerns, or injury concerns. He said this year there's been a third category. Does he love football? And he says a lot of teams have talked to me about a lot of players that they just get very frustrated because they don't think they love football. The way that Tyler Booker is talked about, there's no doubt anybody.
Captain, loves football.
Captain of the team, absolutely loves
all
football.
the stuff, yeah.
I think that he is sort of how you talk about Will Campbell a little bit, right? Where you go, okay, Will Campbell is the first offensive tackle off the board. I think there's a lot of people who would have told you Josh Simmons or Armand Membu or Kelvin Banks are better offensive tackles, but you pick Will Campbell at 4 because of the football character. I think the Dallas Cowboys are believing that we're taking Tyler Booker for the football character. I'm not saying that makes up for it. I'm with you. I would have rather gotten him in the second round,
Yes.
but I think that's just how we're getting here with the Cowboys picking him.
It can't be overstated. You just lost one of your franchise's all-time great players who is also one of the leaders of the locker room in Zack Martin, too, at this very same position. So I understand this pick from that perspective. It is higher than I would have taken Tyler Booker. And yes, the Cowboys run a lot of zone blocking scheme, but it's a lot of inside zone scheme, not a lot of outside zone. So it does fit from a schemes perspective. He's got an 85 career pass blocking grade as well. He's a massive player, and he takes over for Zack Martin. This is a little rich for Tyler Booker, but I kind of understand their thinking behind it.
Also probably going to switch sides, right, with Tyler Smith. We assume staying at left guard. I mean, they're not real stable at tackle either
Unless
right now.
they're going to kick Tyler Smith maybe out to tackle if they're not happy with Guyton, right?
It was a tough rookie year for sure.
Right, which would be way early to give up on him. I'm not saying that they should. I just wonder, what we're doing here, because he played left and Tyler Smith played left last year, so maybe they think that he is going to plug right into that right guard spot.
3 Tylers on the offensive line in Dallas, too.
That's true.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They got tight now. Are there 2 more in this draft they can get? Can they fill it out?
Yeah.
Who is isn't there a kid from Minnesota?
Tyler Cooper. Okay, they got to get him. Maybe
There you go.
Put him at center, maybe something like that.
Yep. There we go.
Are there any Tyler guards? We'll find something.
We'll make it happen.
Well, yeah.
We'll figure it out one way or another.
Sopchik will go play guard for them. Too.
Our producer, Tyler Sopchik, will go play guard for him. He's clapping. I can hear him clapping in the production suite right there. Hey, Cris, I got another company that's making me an offer here to play right guard. Can you match it here for me to stay and be the producer of the PFF NFL show?
That would be a negative go.
The positives of Booker, he is built really well for an offensive guard. The negatives, the athleticism. Very low relative athletic score type of a player, so they better be doing a lot more power blocking, run scheme type of stuff, or maybe inside zone, because if you get him sort of out on the run, especially when it comes to hitting those aiming points, it might be a little tough.